Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Pet Deck. This week we're taking a page out of the Paradox Brothers book and playing the almighty Gate Guardian. Now if you don't know the Gate Guardian strategy, it used to be get Sangha, Kazujin, and Suijin on the field somehow, tribute those three monsters that when your opponent swings into them, their attack points go to 0, and then summon a big fuckboy whose effect is you have to tribute Sangha, Kazujin, and Suijin to get this guy out. Very, very bad. But the new strategy revolves around getting the cards from your deck, hand, or banished, or sometimes even graveyard, to the spell and trap card zone, as well as being able to send them that way to contact fuse into smaller versions of Gate Guardian, as well as a retrain of the original boss monster. They work really well synergy-wise with level 7 strategies such as Kashtira, so I've been cooking in the lab a little bit to see what exactly I can't do with this deck. So if you guys are excited to see today's deck and see how it works, be sure to hit that like button and let me know in the comments what deck you guys want me to play next. So anyway, without any further ado, let's get into the deck list. Alright guys, so right now I'm going to be showing you the deck list for the Gate Guardian deck that I've crafted. Obviously you're playing one Sangha, one Suijin, and one Kazujin. If you want to make any changes to these ratios, you do need at least one of each. If you're going to play 2 of one of them, I would do the Kazujin, because he's a spellcaster, and there are many ways to search out Kazujin and get him either in hand or in grave, so that way you can get out combined a lot easier. But aside from that, we're playing our starters, 3 copies of Heavy Tank, 3 copies of Shadow Ghoul, and 3 copies of Labyrinth Wall Shadow. Labyrinth Heavy Tank can normal summon itself without being tributed, but it cannot attack the turn that it is normal summoned, so going first, it doesn't really matter. You can activate its effect to place a Sangha, Suijin, or Kazujin from your hand deck or grave, or hand deck or grave, from there to the spell and trap card zone. Shadow Ghoul of the Labyrinth has an ability to where you can send it from your hand to the grave to search for Labyrinth Wall Shadow. It is essentially a terraforming for Labyrinth Wall Shadow, and Labyrinth Wall Shadow, you can take a Sangha, Kazujin, or Suijin from your hand, deck, grave, or banish, and put it in the spell and trap card zone. It is how you set these guys up on the board. Labyrinth Heavy Tank has an extra ability if you control a Labyrinth Wall card on field. Whenever it attacks, you can pop 1 card. Shadow Ghoul, if Gate Guardian card you control, or if a monster your opponent controls declares an attack by discarding grave by a Labyrinth Wall card, you can destroy it. And Labyrinth Wall Shadow has 2 additional effects to where you can, at the beginning of your opponent's battle phase, you can non-target destroy a monster they control with 1500 or less attack. And monsters cannot attack to turn their special summon unless they're level 5 or higher. So this just hard stops Lynx and Xyz monsters because they don't have a level. So by this card's ruling, that you can think of it as they're technically level 0. They're not literally level 0, but they don't have a level. So they can't attack because they don't have a level higher than 5 because they don't have one. So, and then these 3 pieces, you're able to get them on the field. They all have the same ability of your opponent swings into them. They make your opponent's monster 0, like 0 attack points. So that's really good with them if you're able to get them out onto the field. The rest of the support we're playing is 1 copy of Riku Guardian and 1 copy of Double Attack Wind and Thunder. Riku Guardian, if your life points are lower than your opponent's, activate this card, target 1 Gate Guardian card you control, half your opponent's life points, and whatever you deducted from your opponent's life points, pump it into that Gate Guardian monster. So if you're struggling in life points and your opponent's at full, you half their life points and pump 4,000 attack into any Gate Guardian card, and it's permanent. So it'll permanently be that. And it also has the ability of banishing it from graveyard to place a Gate Guardian piece from your graveyard banished to the spell and trap card zone. And then Double Attack Wind and Water. If you control a Gate Guardian card on board, you can target 1 card your opponent controls and destroy it, and it has the same graveyard banish effect as Riku Guardian. So 2 forms, a form of removal, and as well as a form of just making a big boy to swing for game, because sometimes that's all you need. You just need a lot of damage to swing for game. And that is going to be it for the Gate Guardian core that you're going to be playing. Next up, we're going to be going over the other engines in the deck. We are playing the Kashtira engine. We're playing 2 Unicorn, 3 Fenrir, and 1 Birth. This is all the Kashtira engine we are playing. This is all you need. This is all you need in this format right now. Fenrir is just insane. Attacks. If this card attacks, your opponent activates a monster effect. You can just banish one card on field. Unicorn, you're able to do the same with the same effects. You're able to banish a card in your opponent's extra deck face down. In this format, that is huge because Malice likes being banished, but face up, not face down. So you banish the White Binder and you're good. And then Birth allows you to normal summon a level 7 without tribute. And it's also able to get back a Castillo monster from your graveyard. So if you link these away, you're able to bring them back during your next turn. Any of your level 7s you can normal summon without tribute. So if you have, like, let's say you want to get into Wind and Water, and you have Kazugen on the field, but Suijin in your hand, you can normal summon Suijin without tribute to be able to get Wind and Water on field. So it's really good for this deck. They're level 7s, they work really well together, and that is going to be the entirety of your Kashtira engine. Alright, next up we are playing the Fiendsmith engine. For my Fiendsmith engine, you're going to be running 2 Engraver, 1 Lacrima, 1 Fabled, 1 Tracked, and 1 Paradise. If you want to bump Tracked up to 2, that's what I would bump up. I wouldn't bump up Engraver to 3, I would bump Tracked to 2. But I only own 1 Track. I would like to get a second copy. I really wish I bought a second copy when they were cheaper, because I bought this one when it was like $6. But I had a feeling Fiendsmith was going to get hit, but they didn't touch Fiendsmith in this last ban list. So I'm running 1. If you want to cut anything out of this list, honestly, I would cut either Riku Guardian or Wind and Thunder. Riku Guardian is higher up on the list because it's not removal. And so long as you have enough interruption, you're guaranteed to win the next turn with damage anyway. So if you want to cut Riku Guardian to get a second track, that's what I would do. I wouldn't play 3 necessarily because you don't want to see multiples of this card in your hand. You just want to see the 1. But that is the Fiendsmith engine. I really like the Fiendsmith engine in this deck. I think it gives you a much broader board to be able to end on with the God Hand. The God Hand is absolutely insane. I will be showing you the combos with the God Hand, assuming you don't get interrupted. But that is going to be the entirety of our Fiendsmith main deck core. And for pseudo core, pseudo starters, 1 copy of Prosby, 1 copy of Terraforming to search out the Wall Shadow, and Prosby to be able to banish Shulk in the top 3, because sometimes all you need is just that 1 card that's just right at the top of your deck to be able to win. So those are our pseudo starters. Going into non-engine of the deck, we are rocking 3 copies of Ash, 3 copies of Droll, 3 copies of Imperm, 2 copies of Thrust, and 1 copy of Talents. Testing with this deck, I found Tactics in my hand a lot. Going second, you don't want that. So going second, you would take these 3 out. But going first, I would see 2 Thrust a lot, and I don't want to see that. I want to see just the 1, or I'd see like Thrust and Talent, and I really don't want to see that. So I cut it down to 2, and I put in the Prosby. If you want to take out anything for a 3rd Thrust, I would take out the Terraforming, honestly, because you do have a lot of searching potential with Shadow Ghoul. But these are my non-engine. I think they're all pretty standard. Ash is a must. Droll is a must in this format. It is the new shifter. Imperm is a must in this format. And then Tactics Thrust going second. Your opponent stops you. You're able to search your talent, set your talent, and then you're able to add talent to hand, and then you're able to immediately play the talent. If you're going first and your opponent stops you and they don't control anything, you can triple Tactics Thrust, setting the Imperm for follow-up on your opponent's turn. So not a bad little non-engine core, if I do say so myself. Following up, we're going with the extra deck. For the Gate Guardian cards, we're running 2 copies of Combined, 2 copies of Wind and Water, 1 copy of Thunder and Water, and 1 copy of Thunder and Wind. Very rarely does Thunder and Wind come up. If you want to cut this card for anything, I would honestly cut it for a 3rd Wind and Water if you're going to run multiple as many of these guys. Thunder and Water is good because you're able to make your opponent's monsters 0 on their turn, which is really, really nice. So you're able to take advantage of the Wall Shadow effect. Thunder and Wind, it's only on your turn, once per turn. You're able to search for a spell or trap that specifically names Gate Guardian. So use this to search either Double Attack or Riku Guardian. And you search Riku Guardian activate, and you're able to half your opponent's attack points or life points and pump them into Thunder and Wind. Gate Guardian Water and Wind is a twice per turn. You're able to, it's a quick effect. You're able to target an opponent's monster and change attack points to 0 until the end phase. Wind and Water, this is arguably the strongest of them. I would argue that it's the 2nd strongest, but you're always going to want to end on this at the very least, if you want to end on any of them. Wind and Water is a twice per turn once per chain spell and trap negate, and it is a quick effect. So that is absolutely insane. Being able to have 2 spell and trap negates per turn is crazy. If your opponent doesn't have double imperm in their hand, they're not stopping this. They're just not going to. And then finally, combine is a thrice per turn spell or target negate and pop. So thrice per turn, if your opponent targets a card you control, you can negate and pop that card, which is crazy. And they all have floating effects. So Gate Guardians combine whenever it's sent from the field to the graveyard because your opponent's card, whether that be by battle, card effect, tribute, whatever, it's able to float into a Gate Guardian card from your deck or extra deck ignoring summoning conditions. The reason I don't like that is because you can Ash it. I know they tried to be cute with this because you're able to get either the OG Gate Guardian or Dark Guardian from your deck to the field and be like, oh, I'm playing this old card. But that old card is Bunch. You're always going to float into Wind and Water. So you're going to have this. It can be Ash. That is the unfortunate side to it. But it is really strong. Wind and Water. Same stipulation. Sent from field to grave via opponent's card effect or battle. You're able to summon either a Kazugen or a Suijin from your grave, banish, or deck or hand to the field. And then Thunder and Water, same thing, but with Sangha and Suijin. And Thunder and Wind, the same thing, but with Sangha and Kazugen. So they all float into one another. So your opponent gets rid of this, it goes into this, and you have a spell and trap negate. They get rid of this, it goes into either Kazugen or Suijin. And if they try to swing into it, then their monster's going to be reduced to 0 attack points and get destroyed. So pretty annoying on your opponent's end, if I do say so myself. For the Fiendsmiths, we are rocking the standard line. We're running a Necroquip, a Desiree, King Caesar, Sequence, Agmunde, 2 Sequence, I don't know why they're out of order, Requiem, and Moon. Moon is really good because Moon links just about any deck into the Fiendsmith line. So if you end on like 2 pieces and your opponent Lancias you because you had to banish them in order to get the fusions out, you're able to link them off into Moon into Requiem, and then you're able to play Fiendsmith from there. So you're still in the game. Even though you can't end on, like, if you have Kazugen and Suijin, you can't end on Wind and Water. You can still end on either a High King or a Desiree, which is really, really good. So that's the Fiendsmith package. And finally, you guys probably seen it, I'm running 1 SP Little Knight. If you want to take anything out that's not Thunder and Wind, you can theoretically take out a SP Little Knight. You could throw in a Sword Soul level 10 Sovereign, because you're able to have level 7s and Ashes of 3, so worst case scenario, you can end on it and then just pass the turn. So you could theoretically end on that, and you'd be pretty set overall, but I think the extra deck is really strong in this version of the deck. And finally, the side deck, running 3 Lancia for Malice, Fuelos going second, Lightning Storm and Feather Duster going second, Droplet for going first, and Judgment for going first. If you're facing Malice, these 3 are always going to be in there. Whether you're going first or second depends whether you go Fua and back row versus Droplet and Judgment. If you're siding going first, you always put in these 6. Lancia is literally just here for Malice, so you can even just like if you're not facing Malice, you can pretend like you just have a 12 card side. You take first, you go Droplet Judgment. Second, you go Fua Lightning Storm. And that is the side. I really think this deck is crazy, crazy strong. And I am going to show you guys some combos that you can pull off with this deck. Alright guys, I'm going to show you the 2-card combo with this deck. I put these in here just because there's so much interruption. Odds are you're going to end on any of these iterations of hand traps, or even Thrust or Talon if you get hand trapped yourself. This, you can have Shadow Ghoul or Labyrinth Wall. You want Shadow Ghoul, but honestly you can replace Shadow Ghoul with another copy of Labyrinth Wall and you get the exact same results. So first you're going to pitch the Shadow Ghoul in grave to add a second Labyrinth Wall Shadow. You can do Labyrinth Wall Shadow. You're going to place Kazugen or Suijin, one of these 2, in your Spell and Trap card zone. Then from here, because Labyrinth Wall, fun fact, is a soft once per turn, you're going to activate your second Labyrinth Wall, use its effect to put down Suijin. You're going to banish these 2 so that you're able to bring out Gate Guardian, Wind, and Water. Now, with this hand, if you have this exact hand, you have a twice per turn, once per chain, Bone Trap Negate, a Imperm you can set, a Droll, even if you have nothing else, like this is like, let's say this is like Thrust, and then this is like, I don't know, Kashtira Birth. This is pretty much a turn ender for a lot of decks. Some decks can play through it, but a lot of decks it's a turn ender. Then you just have an Ash, like Ash is always good. And so you have that, you have a non-target destroy with Shadow Ghoul. Your opponent's Lynx and Xyz can't attack to turn their special summon with Labyrinth Wall, and if they're below 1500, you can non-target destroy them. This is honestly a decent board, all things considering. Off of just 2 cards, technically 3, but 2 cards, not a bad board. Alright then guys, next 2-card combo, I'm going to show you what you're going to be able to do with just Labyrinth Tank and Unicorn in your hand. So first, what you're going to do is you're going to activate Unicorn's special summoning itself, and then you're going to use Unicorn's effect to grab Kashtira Birth. You're going to activate Kashtira Birth. You're going to use its effect to normal summon Labyrinth Heavy Tank. And if you're going second, you can now have Labyrinth Heavy Tank be able to swing into your opponent. What you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and activate Labyrinth Heavy Tank. And what I like to do in this scenario is I always like to put down one of these two. If I can't get out a Guardian monster from the extra deck, I always want to put down one of these two. So I'm going to put down Suijin. But you always want to put down Kazujin or Suijin, because on your next turn, if you're able to get Wall Shadow or even another Labyrinth Heavy Tank, you're able to get Kazujin and immediately go in for Wind and Water. So with here, what you're going to be able to do is link these two off, and you're going to be able to summon your Moon. And then you're going to link your Moon off for Requiem, and then from there, you do your Fiendsmith play, whether you go into Desiree or King Caesar. You have Kashtira Birth, so that way you can still special summon your Unicorn during your next turn. That way you can have a Unicorn on board, as well as either your Caesar or your Desiree, whichever one you decide to go into. And that's just off 2 cards. Those are 2 cards that are able to both get themselves out on the field. So even if your opponent says no to the Birth, you can still use your normal summon that you haven't used, your normal summon Labyrinth Heavy Tank, with its own effect, and it just can't attack to turn its summon, but going first, it doesn't matter. So it is still a full Fiendsmith board with just those 2 cards. Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, this is the ultimate God Hand. Doesn't look like much, but just bear with me. This backwards card could be any hand trap you want to insert here. Droll, Ash, Imperm, whatever you use. This is representing it. So first, you're going to special Unicorn effect. You're going to use that effect to search out your Kashtira Birth. Then you're going to activate Birth, and Birth is just kind of vibing here for the time being. Birth is just here in case your opponent gets rid of Unicorn but can't get rid of Birth, which there are ways you get rid of both in this game, but sometimes they don't think about it. Sometimes it's just like, oh yeah, Unicorn, go away. They usually think about the banish effect of Kashtira Birth, while you have a Kashtira on board. They don't usually think about the fact that it can also reborn Kashtiras as well. Kashtira is still a really good engine, like sub-engine. Then what you're going to do is you're going to activate Labyrinth Wall, and you're going to use this effect in order to get one of your Gate Guardian pieces, and the piece you're going to want to get first is your Kazujin. And then, because Labyrinth Wall Shadow is a soft once per turn, you're going to get rid of it to activate your second one in hand. And the second piece you're going to want to get out of your deck is going to be your Suijin. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to banish these two in order to get out your Wind and Water. So now you have a twice per turn, once per chain Bone Trap Negate on top of your Unicorn. And if your opponent tries to Ash you or Droll you at any point here, Kashtira banishes a card from their extra deck during your turn as well, which is really, really big. Next, you have yet to use your normal summon. So, what you can do, I put Luri in here, you can put Luri in here, you can put Engraver, you can put Lacrima, pretty much any Fiendsmith card you can think other than Paradise can go right here. So for this one, I'm showing Luri, because in my opinion, Luri is the worst one to start with, because you actually have to normal summon it and use your normal summon. So normal summon Luri, you're going to link Luri away for Requiem. You're going to use Requiem, sending it in order to get your Lacrima out. Then you're going to use Lacrima's effect, and you're going to use her effect. Now, so you could send Paradise with this, but I'm going to send Engraver. I like being able to set up the easy Desiree play. I like having Desiree out on the field. King Caesar is also a great viable way, so if you want to use the King Caesar line instead of the Desiree line, you can perfectly do that. It is also a really, really good card to have on board. I personally like Desiree. So, we're going to activate our Engraver Engrave, shuffling back Delori to bring back Engraver. So then what we're going to do is we're going to link these two away to bring out Sequence. We're going to do Sequence Effect. We're going to shuffle back Engraver, Crimson Tears, and Requiem in order to bring out our Desiree. We're going to do no effect. We're going to link these two away in order to bring out our Agmonde. Agmonde effect to bring back the Desiree, equipping the Agmonde. Sequence Engrave, attaching it to Desiree. And here's your board. You have a 5 times negate with Desiree. You have a banish when opponent activates spell card with Unicorn. And you have a twice per turn, once per chain spell trap negate with Wind and Water. Now, rewinding a bit, if you really wanted to, what you can do, we're going to put some cards back in some places. Once you have Lacrima on field, you can do Requiem, Contact Fuse for your Necroquip. You'll do Engraver, shuffle back your Lurie to bring out Engraver. Xyz Summon into your Wave High King Caesar. So now what you have is a spell trap card effect / activation negate. Once they activated on resolution, Unicorn to banish a card from their extra deck, and a twice per turn, once per chain spell trap card negate with Wind and Water. And with Labyrinth Wall Shadow, Xyz monsters and Link monsters that they summon, i.e. Malice or Ryziel, cannot attack the turn they're special summon because they don't have a level. They have a rank and have a link rating. They don't have a level, so they cannot attack the turn they are summoned, which is crazy. And all that with insert hand trap here. If this is Imperm, you set the Imperm. This is Ash, you Ash the Duo Drive. If this is Droll, they do Sage, effect to add, cool. Resolution, Droll. This is insane. There's so much interruption on just the God Hand is absolutely crazy. So anyway, these are the combos. These are the basic things you're going to be doing with the deck. Let's get this thing packed up. Let's get it to locals, and let's see if we can't win some games. New merch drop. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we officially have brand new merch for the channel, as well as a new home for the merch. The original store didn't pan out, but don't worry. We still have all the original merch up on the new shop. Link is down in the description. We have a brand new design in a mouse pad. It's basically my banner here on the channel, but now you can get in a nice mouse pad. You can use it as a normal mouse pad, or it makes a great playmat to do your test hands on. We also have a brand new shirt design for Starting From Scratch Season 2. Designed by the fantastic Lepusori on Leprosy. Designed by the great Lepus on Twitter. She made an incredible design for you guys. She's a talented artist, a great VTuber, and I highly recommend go check out her stuff. The Nub Dragon design is only going to be here for the continuation of Starting From Scratch Season 2. So once the finale of Season 2 is done, the shirt will no longer be available, so it is going to be a technically limited quantity. KK's excited about the merch. I had to burn off energy by spitting the little chimey ball as I'm recording. You can see her in the corner here, right there. Any proceeds helps me and the channel grow and funds videos like these for you guys. So be sure to head over to the merch store. Link will be in the very top of the description. So anyway, you guys get back to the video. I'm going to see why KK wants to play with this toy as I'm recording. How will work for you?
Yep.
That's 11.
I'm on 12.
That's less than 11.
Yeah.
I'll be going first.
All right. Good luck.
You too. stand by in the main.
Yep.
First, we're going to special summon Fenrir effect.
Yep.
We'll add a second Fenrir.
Sure.
Next, we're going to do Kashira Birth.
Sure.
Normal summon off of Birth Unicorn.
Yep.
Next, we're going to do Terraform and add a field spell from deck to hand.
Sure.
We're going to add Labyrinth Wall Shadow.
Okay.
Labyrinth Wall Shadow effect, place a Sangha, Kajijin, or Suijin from my deck to its non-drop card zone.
Yep.
We are going to place Suijin. Then, this is the extra deck. Let's see, we are going to set one face down, shuffle because we've been searching. And we will pass turn over to you.
Draw for turn.
Yep.
Stand by main phase.
Yep.
Hmm. Let's see. Go ahead and drill beam. Target the Fenrir. Reveal load.
Drill beam pops, correct?
It negates and banishes.
Negates and banishes. Sure.
Normal summon effect Baylor.
Okay.
Spirit. Go spirit effect. Add mausoleum.
We will imperm the spirit.
Sure. Anything on res?
Nothing on res.
Activate Lord Deload.
I think I'm on early load. Yeah, that's fine.
Add Ether Barrel.
Yep.
Go Magnemite. Target effect Baylor.
We're gonna chain Unicorn to banish a card in your extra deck.
Unicorn is a trigger effect. It'll activate on a new chain.
Okay, then yeah.
So chain link one Magnemite to add a dragon in the end phase.
Chain it to Unicorn to banish.
That's fine.
Yep. Let's see. Playing this version, I see. We are gonna banish. We're gonna banish a Crimson.
Sure. Thinking. Well, talents to draw.
That works.
Go wishes for Eyes of Blue.
Okay.
Go Maiden and Roar.
Okay.
Go Maiden effect to place True Light.
Okay.
Activate Roar.
Yep.
Maiden effect.
Yep.
Go Wishes effect.
Yep.
Target Blue Eyes, of course. Anything here?
Nothing here.
End of main
Yep.
battle. Tyrant over Unicorn.
At the start of battle, we're going to Labyrinth Wall Shadow effect. I get to non-target destroy one monster you control with 1600 or less attack.
1600 or less. Yeah, sure.
We will be popping. We pop in the Maiden.
So go Tyrant over Unicorn.
All right, so I take 9.
25 with Magnemite. 3.
Hang on. So you cannot attack with Spirit because monsters whose with their special summon cannot attack turn to special summon unless they're level 5 or higher. And
Okay.
since Links don't have a level, they're technically level 0. It's the same thing with XZs. It's a very weird ruling.
Okay. Main phase 2.
Yep.
True Light effect to set.
Okay.
Set Majesty.
Yep.
I can get like 50 kids to replace back my last card. I don't want to. I can only that.
Set 1.
Yep.
Past you.
I will draw for turn.
Sure.
Stand by in a main.
Yep.
Special Fenrir from hand. Fenrir effect.
1 left in hand.
1 left in hand.
Oh, Imperm.
Okay. Cashier Birth to special summon a cashier monster from the grave.
Grave or banished.
Grave or banished.
I'll
yes.
go Majesty.
Okay.
I'll reveal the one in Grave. And I'll pop the Birth.
Okay. From here, we will Labyrinth Wall Shadow to place a Sangajin, Katsujin, Suijin from deck to spawn trap card zone.
I'll chain seals.
Okay.
I'll bounce it.
Okay.
Then new chain seals.
Yes.
Summon. Seahorse.
Okay. We will Labyrinth Wall Shadow effect.
Not once per turn.
It's a soft once per turn.
Okay. It's fine.
So from here, we're gonna go Katsujin.
Sure.
We're gonna banish these two to special summon Wind and Water. We will enter battle phase.
Yep.
We will Fenrir into Neokaiser.
Effect.
Yep.
Well, I only want to do decent. I only super and up unless there's no other option. Like, one person said before how long phone goals. I already rolled. So, yeah. Well, at least that
And I will pass turn there.
not everyone gets the team on.
Alright.
I was like, kind of just like,
Draw for turn.
Yep.
Stand by, Ether Barrel effect to add back to hand.
Okay. Um. Anything on resolution?
Nope.
On res, Fenrir effect to banish.
Target.
Target is True Light.
but like, I have to take it off. It's just the people I never see are like,
Chain True Light to summon.
Gate Guardian, Wind and Water to negate.
that's a good thing.
Okay.
It is. Yep.
Main phase.
Yep.
Normal summon Ether Barrel.
Okay.
Effective Drill Beam to reset.
Yep.
I deleted the Apple.
Effect to add Mausoleum.
On res,
Sure.
we will draw.
Yeah, that's fine. Activate Mausoleum.
Yep.
Go Mausoleum, target Tyrant.
Okay.
And he literally said, it's kind of weird, and it might take me a minute to like get to the combo, but I actually like, oh shit. And then he's like lag, and then he just does combo because he had ice and wood in hand. I was like, oh yeah.
Spirit effect to summon.
Ice sword X no, oh fuck. Like, how cool you guys.
I made an effect.
Okay.
In so it's end of main
Yep.
battle.
Yep.
Go Tyrant over Fenrir.
He's gaining 8, correct?
Yes, so he's at 42.
He's at 42, so that is
1800.
18 over.
We'll go Tyrant over him.
All right. Wind and water effect activates Engrave to special summon a Kaijin or Sujin from banished to the field.
That's
Whenever it leaves the field from opponent's cards. That includes battle, tribute.
So first it'll be Tyrant into damage step.
Yes.
To reset Majesty.
Okay. And then this goes on. We will special summon the Kaijin.
Tyrant over it.
Kaijin forces him to 0 attack points during the beginning of damage step.
That's funny. I'll negate with an EO.
Does it target?
Yep. So
It does target.
It'll negate and destroy.
Okay.
And Spirit Direct
For 25, correct?
Yep. Main phase 2.
Yep.
Lord Deload to summon.
Okay.
Declare Blue Eyes, of course. I'll pass to you.
Draw for turn. Stand by in the main.
Yep.
Attempt Labyrinth Wall to place in the Sponge Up card zone.
Yep.
We're going to play Sangha. We're going to set one card face. Let's see. Yeah, set one card face down. Shuffle real quick. Oops. I'll pass turn.
In the end phase, I'll go Majesty.
Okay.
I'll show the 2 Engrave, and I'll pop these 2. You got Fiendsmith cards in there too?
Yeah.
Alright, anything in end phase?
Nothing in end phase.
Standby main.
Yep.
Battle.
I'd start a battle.
Sure.
Paradise, banishing for cost.
Negate with Spirit.
Yep.
Game.
Yep. I'm not gonna lie, if you had popped Labyrinth Wall instead of Kashira Birth, I had no place. I had Kashira's, but I was about it. Alright, I'll be going first.
Yep.
Stand by in the main. First, we're going to normal Labyrinth Wall Labyrinth Heavy Tank with its own effect. I can normal it without attributing, but I cannot attack turn its summon.
Yeah.
Heavy Tank to place a Sangha, Kaijin, or Suijin from deck, grave, or banish to Sponge Up card zone.
I'll try to imprime.
Yeah. We'll do Labyrinth Wall Shadow.
Sure.
Wall Shadow effect to place in the Sponge Up card zone.
Yep.
We're going to place Suijin. From here, we're going to set one. Shuffle real quick. And I will pass turn over to you.
Alright. Draw for turn.
Yep.
Stand by main phase.
Yep.
Normal ether barrel. Effect to set a Primite spell or trap.
It's gonna droplet, discarding 1 to the gate.
Yeah. I guess Droplet is pretty good in that deck.
Oh yeah.
Because you can just send your monsters from the spell and trap zone. You need
And
to.
Yeah, if I really needed to. And they're technically spell cards when they're in the spell and trap card zone.
True. Really fun. Effect to add Mausoleum.
Yep.
Anything on res?
Nothing on res.
Activate Mausoleum.
Yep.
Go affect target spirit.
Yep.
Extra normal Sage. Effect to add a level 1 light tutor.
Yep.
Add Maiden.
Yep.
Maiden to place Streetlight.
Yep.
Go Spirit to summon.
Yep.
Maiden to summon.
Yep.
Activate Wishes. Discard for cost.
Yep.
You know what's bad when both. It's a better full combo than opening one of the right on turkey names. Because the names, like you open one of those, like
Add Valor Roar.
Yep.
you know what's bad? Better that than Sensaji. It doesn't all on the table look away. Like Cody looked back at his deck and just Sensaji and are both back at the combo.
Let's do anything on my turn.
Nothing on your turn.
Card your opponent. Activate Roar.
Yep.
Wishes to equip.
Yep.
End of main.
Yep.
Battle phase.
Yep.
Anything at start of battle phase.
Nothing at start a battle.
With Tyrant over Wall Shadow, or whatever it's called. Heavy tank. End the damage. Tyrant Dragon effect to reset Imperm.
Yep.
And then Spirit Direct. Main phase 2.
Yep.
Set 1. Go. Alright. No Spirit.
Yep.
In phase.
Yep.
True Light effect to set.
Did you not already use it to set wishes?
I've not used True Light. I opened wishes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah, I mean,
Set Majesty.
Yep.
I was like, I thought I had to go through. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter.
Right. You're good to go.
Draw for turn. Stand by in the main.
Yep.
We are going to attempt Labyrinth Wall Shadow to play Spell Trap Card Zone.
That's good.
We are going to play Sangha. Anything on res?
Nope.
We're going to banish Kazujin Engrave, Sangha, and Suijin on field to summon Gate Guardians combined.
Let's see. Thrice per turn. I love seeing that every time. On summon,
Yep.
I'll go Majesty.
Okay.
I'll show the 2 engrave and I'll pop both.
Okay. Combines effect engrave to special summon.
A Spirit to negate.
Okay.
Anything on res?
Nothing on res.
Spirit to tag out.
Yep.
For ultimate Spirit.
Okay. We'll attempt thrust.
How many left in hand?
1.
That's just good.
We'll add trapped.
Yeah, sure.
From here, activate trapped.
That's good.
We will add Lurie, discard Lurie, Lurie effect
I think
engrave.
I've seen this before. I'll negate with this Spirit.
Okay.
Anything here with priority?
Nothing here.
Go Spirit effect to tag out.
Yep.
For Crimson Dragon, then I'll go Crimson Dragon, targets Ultimate Spirit.
Okay.
For Seifer,
Yep.
you're good to continue.
We will set one face down and pass turn.
Alright. In phase, Ultimate Spirit will attempt to destroy itself, but it won't because of Seifer.
Okay.
Draw for turn.
Yep.
Stand by main phase.
Yep.
Go. True Light effect to summon.
Yep.
Then Maiden to summon.
Yep.
Hunter is manageable, and Meowth is terrible. So, like, but those are at least more fair. Like,
End of main.
Yep.
Battle.
Yep.
Will eyes over the set. 4K.
Yep.
Game.
Good game. Power works.
10.
7.
Hey, I won a die roll.
Good choice.
I lost every die roll last night at Epicos. I will go first.
Works for me.
And time has started. Draw.
Yep.
Standby. In draw phase, I'll go prayers to add.
Go Ash.
Go.
Draw for turn. Stand by in the main.
Yeah.
Special Fenrir effect.
Yep.
Going to add. Where are you at? Unicorn. Next, we're going to Labyrinth Wall Shadow. Wall Shadow effect places a Sanga Kajun Suijin from deck, grave, or banished to spawn trap card zone.
Yep.
Replace the Suijin. From here, we are going to enter battle phase.
Yep.
Fenrir swing for 24.
Yep.
Main 2. I'll shuffle because I've been searching. Pass turn to you.
Draw.
Yep.
Standby.
Yep.
Main phase.
Yep.
Normal Saji effect.
What does he do again?
It's going to add a Mitsurugi spell or trap.
We are going to imperm that.
I'll chain imperm trap.
Oof. Yep.
Okay. Alright. Let's go. Ritual from hand.
Okay.
Here, Chainlink 1 to Rogeki the board. Chainlink 2 Kusanagi target ritual to add back. Chainlink 3 Armasa add to hand. Add a monster. A Mitsurugi monster back to hand.
Okay.
This will add back, and then I'll pop the board. Anything on resolution?
Nothing on res.
Ritual from deck.
Yep.
Chainlink 1, Murakumo to add a card and then summon back.
Yep.
Let's go. 2, 6. Battle face.
Yep.
32.
32.
24. 1000. And then still in battle phase, I'll activate prayers.
Yep.
I'll summon, I'll take 800, summon Kusanagi, and then 16.
Yep.
Sorry, this can't attack directly.
Oh,
My apologies.
No, you're good.
Main phase 2.
Yep.
Lexion. Effect on someone to search for a Galaxy spell, a Galaxy or a Tachyon spell.
Yep.
Effect to tag in.
Yep.
Duo drive. Let's go. Do a job effect to search.
Yep.
Activate cross.
Yep.
Special sword effect.
Yep.
X. Sending. Eclipse Twins.
Yep.
Detonator on someone effective attach.
Okay.
Special mode.
Yep.
Node. Ooh, I don't have any. Ooh, that's not good. Tachyon reveal 104.
Yep.
So, ice. I'll put this back. Special ice by sending duo drive. Make the Garis. If you want to cut, I'll attempt the Garis. Draw 2.
Okay.
Then discard a card. I skip my next draw phase. Cross effect. Target.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Draw for turn. Stand by in the main.
Yeah.
We're going to special unicorn, attempt unicorn effect.
Yeah.
Adding birth. We're going to play birth.
I'll chain Hope Harbinger.
Okay.
It's going to
Negate and take his material.
yeah.
Okay.
Anything on Rose?
Nothing on res.
You don't want a unicorn rip?
Oh yeah. We'll do unicorn rip. I keep thinking it's during your opponent's turn. That's
No,
my fault.
unicorns during any player's turn.
We will banish. Get rid of the king. We're going to attempt Labyrinth Wall Shadow to place from deck spell and trap.
Yeah.
We're going to place Kazugen.
Oh, you're plus 1,000. Monsters can attack unless they're level 5 or higher. So I couldn't attack with
That's right.
Saji last turn. So yeah, you're just plus 1,000.
All right.
Yeah, you're good to proceed.
That's my fault. Banish these two. To special summon Wind and Water.
Okay. I'm gonna read Written Wonder real quick.
Go for it.
Was he attack or defense?
Defense. From here, we will double attack Wind and Thunder. We're going to be targeting target cross.
Okay. I'm going to read this to you. Just destroy it.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. And then we'll use the Graveyard effect of double attack. I get to banish it, and I get to place a Thunder, Kazugen, or Suijin that's banished or deck and add it from there to hand.
Okay.
Banish it, and we'll be adding the Kazugen. Then we're going to normal Lurie.
Yeah.
Rank 1 into. Where'd you go? Requiem. Requiem effect. Tribute summon. Summon out. Lacrima. Lacrima on summon effect.
I'll go. Didn't even target the Gate Guardian.
To destroy?
Yeah.
Okay. Wind and water effect engrave.
Resolve Lacrima.
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. We'll be sending engraver, and then we'll do Gate Guardian, Wind and water, engrave effect to special summon.
Let me read it again. Okay. Yeah.
We will special summon Suijin. And then from there, I already used that. So we will engraver effect, shuffling back Lurie to summon. Then from there, we will link 2 into sequence.
Yep.
Sequence effect to fuse.
I'll chain Imperm. Sorry.
Chain the Emperor. We'll chain Fiendsmith in Paradise. Oh wait, it needs to be a level. My fault. Then yeah, that works. We already used that. Let's see, that's at 3K, 3K. We will link 2 into SP effect.
What's the target?
Detonator.
I'll go Detonator. Target itself.
Pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then on a new chain, it'll be Eclipse Twins. So I get these 2.
Okay.
And no Detonator effect on summon.
No effect on summon. Okay. And from here, what we'll do. We will enter battle.
Yeah.
25 into 12.
On attack, I will go effect to redirect the attack to this.
Okay. I forgot it did that. And I will pass her in there.
Drop.
Yep.
Standby.
Yep.
Main.
Yep.
I'll just go battle phase.
Yep.
3K over SP and then 3K direct.
Yep. Stand by into main.
Yeah.
Pass her.
Drop.
Yep.
Standby.
Yep.
Team phase.
Yep.
Chain link 1 to 6.
We will droplet pitching to negate.
Normal Fulos.
Okay.
Attempt to effect a search.
We will imp.
Fair enough. I'll go battle phase.
Yep.
27. And pass to you.
Draw for turn. Stand by to main.
Yeah.
Special unicorn effect.
Shannon Perm.
Well, judgment.
Yeah.
We'll add birth. We will birth. We will then normal ash.
Mm-hmm.
Link 2 into moon. Link 1 into requiem. Requiem tribute summon.
Yep.
We will summon Lacrima effect.
Yeah.
We'll be sending Engraver. We'll do Engraver effect to shuffle back and summon.
Yeah.
Shuffle back moon, summon Engraver. We'll link 2 in the sequence effect. To summon Desiree. We'll link 2. Going into Agmunde.
Yep.
Agmunde effect.
Do you want a Desert effect or do you not have it?
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you don't have the extra body, it's like whatever.
I don't have the extra
Okay.
body, so we'll
Yeah,
do
that's fine.
Agmunde effect. We'll summon the Desiree, attaching Agmunde.
Yep.
Sequence effect. And then we will birth the special back.
Yep.
And we will enter battle phase.
Yeah.
Swing into dual drive.
So you're minus 200,
But
plus 200. So you're plus 3k, minus 200. So you're plus 28. So you're 56.
56.
56
and 25.
over 27.
Let's do some quick
29.
29.
I'll take 29.
29. And then 2500 direct.
Yep.
And main 2. I'm going to shuffle real quick because I've been searching. Oh, pass turn.
Draw.
Yep.
Standby.
Yep.
Main phase.
Yep.
Habakiri effect.
Yep.
It's going to summon then tribute. Summon Saji, tribute Saji. I'll go chain link 1 Saji. Do you have anything chain link 2?
We will change to unicorn.
Yeah.
We will banish it down.
Yeah. Attack you on reveal 104.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah. On resolution,
Yeah.
we're going to birth the banish 3 from your grave.
Yep.
We're going to banish twins, X, and dual drive.
Yeah. Ritual from hand.
We With Desiree, negate.
Courier's Tribute.
Yep.
I'll pay 800 life points, and I will choose. Oh, this is here. I'll choose to special.
Okay.
Normal Kusanagi. Kusanagi target ritual to add.
Sure.
Ritual from deck.
Sure.
I'll go Chainlink 1 to Raigeki the board.
We will chain Paradise, Banish for Cost, and Fiendsmith.
That means a monster.
Yep. So we'll send this.
That's good from deck or extra deck.
Oh, deck or extra deck?
Yeah.
We reset this. We will send Engraver.
Yep.
Alright.
And then the Raigeki happens.
Yep. And then anything on res?
No, that's two. No, you're good.
We'll do Desiree's Grave Effect.
Yeah. Target, yes. And what are you shuffling back?
We will be. It's got to be other than Desiree, correct?
Yeah.
We'll shuffle back the Egg Monday.
Okay. Special X. Sending. Expect.
Yep.
Sword. Here, 2650. Special sword effect. Ice. Do a job on someone effect to attach. I think no effect.
Okay.
Here, 2650. I'll just go battle phase.
Yep.
27.
Yeah, that's game.
And it doesn't. Yeah.
How will work for you?
That works.
9.
Oh boy.
Less than 9. I'll be going first.
Go for it. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Good
Stand
luck.
by in the main.
Yep.
First, we're going to do Shadow Gold Labyrinth, discarding for cost to add a Labyrinth wall card from deck to hand.
Okay.
We're going to add Labyrinth Wall Shadow. Next, we're going to activate Labyrinth Wall Shadow. Effect, place a Sangha, Constitution Intrusion from deck, grave, banish. Deck, grave, banish, or make sure I can do this.
Can't be another zone, is there?
Sangha, Constitution Intrusion, banish, or in your hand or deck. Sorry, not grave.
Okay.
That good?
Yep.
Placing Sujin. And then we're going to do it again. 11th Wall. Effect to put from hand, banish, or deck.
All right.
Place Costigan. Banish these two. To bring out Gate Guardian, Wind and Water.
All right. On its special summon,
Okay.
I wish to chain with Ghost Mourner and Moonlit Chill.
What does that do?
If your opponent special summons a monster, you can discard this card, target one of the face-up monsters, negate its effects until the end of this turn. Also, if a face-up monster leaves the field this turn, the controller takes damage equal to its original attack.
Okay.
So negate its effects.
Okay. And from there, I will simply pass turn.
Okay. Draw.
Can I read Moonlit one more time?
By all means.
Okay.
I am still getting the hang of this deck,
No, you're good.
so sometimes gotta double check a few things. Alright. I'm going to normal summon Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo.
Yep.
On normal summon, he has a ninjutsu art card from deck to hand.
Yep.
I'm going to grab a copy of Notebook of Mystery.
Okay.
Thank you. Because I control a ninja monster, I can special summon Mitsu, the insect ninja.
Okay.
She has effects that only work if I have a face down monster, so I'm not going to be doing that right now.
Okay.
But 23. Let's see, and I've already done my special summon, or my normal summon. I could activate that though. I think we'll go into the fusion.
Okay.
So I'm going to use these two ninjas with different types
Okay.
to contact fuse. And go into Meizen, the battle ninja.
Okay.
With his abilities, my ninja monsters can attack directly.
Okay.
If I control a face-down defense position monster, your monsters cannot target this card for attacks.
Okay.
And when you activate a card or effect as a quick effect, I can special summon one ninja monster from my deck in face-up or face-down defense.
Okay.
Let's see. I think I'm going to activate the Ninja Art Book Notebook of Mystery. If you control a card, I can set up to one ninja monster and one ninjutsu art spell or trap. They come from the grave and the deck if I do one, but I can only do one of each.
We will win in water to negate.
All right. In response, I'll activate Meizen to special summon a ninja.
Okay.
From the deck. Let's see who to special summon. Ooh, probably that. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to special summon YuGiOh, the cannon ninja.
Okay.
So that happens, this gets negated. YuGiOh has an ability when she is normal, special, or flip face up. I can special summon one ninja monster from my hand or graveyard and face down defense.
Okay.
We'll bring out Hanzo in defense.
Okay.
I'm going to use these two to fuse. Since he's face down, I can't do Link Summon.
Okay.
So I'm going to use these two to contact fuse. Oh, wait a minute. These two are warriors. Picked the wrong monster. Set one face down. We're going to go to battle phase.
Okay.
23, I'll use Meizen to attack into Wind and Water, or
Okay.
Gate Guardian.
All right. At the end of battle, when in water's effect activate, if it leaves the field because of an opponent's card, I get to special summon either as Kazugen or Sujin from banish into the field.
Yeah, that works.
You will special summon the Kazugen in defense.
Okay. And I believe I'm out of tricks up my sleeve, so I will pass to you.
I will draw for turn. Stand by in the main. First, we're going to activate Terraforming at a field spell from deck to hand.
Okay. Oh, I should. No, I mentioned it. When I control a face-down monster, Meizen can't be attacked.
Okay.
When your opponent activates a card or effect, In response to terraforming, I'm also going to use Mayzen's ability to special summon a ninja from the deck.
Okay, that's fine.
Special summon Tobari in face down defense position.
All right. Resolving terraforming, getting Labyrinth Wall Shadow.
Okay. If you'd like to cut or tap.
From here, what we're going to do is we're going to do Labyrinth Wall Shadow to special summon from Banish hand or deck.
Okay.
We are going to place Sangha of the Thunder. We're going to banish these two to bring out Thunder and Wind. We're going to do Thunder and Wind effect. We are going to add a spell or trap that mentions Gate Guardian from deck to hand.
On its special summon,
Okay.
I'm going to try activate Book of Moon, flip it face down.
We will quick effect Thunder and Wind to add.
To add?
Yes.
Okay. Nothing to stop that.
We are going to add double attack.
Okay.
Next, we're going to do that for Labyrinth Wall Shadow. Affect place, because it's a soft voice return.
Yep.
We're going to place the Sewage. Then from here, we're going to set one card face down, and we will pass turn.
Okay. Oh, brush the mic. Draw.
Yep.
Interesting. I am going to flip up Hanzo.
Okay.
When he is special or flip summons, he adds a ninja monster from deck to hand instead of a ninjutsu arts.
Okay.
I am going to choose Baku, the Beast Ninja.
Okay.
If this card is added to your hand, except by drawing it, you can special summon it.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that. If this card is special summoned or flipped face up, you can target one ninja or ninjutsu art card in your graveyard or face up spell or trap zone, except Baku himself. Return it to the hand.
Okay.
I'm going to grab... I think I'm going to grab Mitsu, the insect ninja. Return her to hand.
Okay.
That's right. All right. I'm going to use Hanzo and Kagero to link summon.
Okay.
Going to go into Ninja Grandmaster Saizo.
Okay.
During my main phase, I can set one ninjutsu art spell or trap directly from the deck. Can only use this effect once per turn. While this card points to a monster, this card cannot be targeted for an attack. Also, your opponent cannot target it with card effects.
Okay.
So while he's pointing. I'm going to set a copy of Ninjutsu Art of Dancing Leaves.
Okay.
I'm not sure why I did that. Let's see. I'm going to special summon Mitsu, the insect ninja, because I control a ninja monster. I can do that.
Okay.
That's for sure. And I think I'm going to use this face down monster and Baku to do a contact fusion.
Okay.
So Tobari and Baku are going together.
Okay.
I'm going to fusion summon Yagura Maru, the armor ninja.
Okay.
Special summon from the extra deck using the materials above, 2 ninjas with different types. If this card is special summon or flip face up, I can banish one other ninja or ninjutsu art card from the hand, grave, or face up field. Target one card on the field and banish it.
Okay.
I'm going to banish... I'll banish Tobari. No. Baku.
Okay.
Banish Baku. And we'll banish the field spell. We'll go to battle.
Okay.
And Meizen lets my ninjas attack directly.
Okay.
So 25, 2, and 2. 65.
Well, hang on. 25, then 2,000. And then where's the other 2,000 coming from?
Sight.
Oh, yeah, the lane.
Yeah.
There we go.
Gonna set one face down.
Yep.
And I don't think I've done my normal summon yet this turn. No, I flipped up Hanzo, put out Baku, specialed Mitsu. And Tobari was already on the fields. I don't believe I have, just in case I actually won't. I don't want to chance that one,
No, you're
though.
good.
Pass to you.
I will drop the turn. Stand by in the main.
Yep.
We're going to flip over Thunder and Wind.
Okay.
Then we're going to activate double attack Wind and Thunder to target, as long as you control a Gate Guardian card on the field, I can target one card you control and pop it.
Okay. What are you targeting?
Is there anything that cannot be targeted?
Saizo, at the moment, cannot be targeted while he's pointing to another monster.
All right.
Everything else is fair game.
We will target this.
Yagura Maru. That works.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. Response.
Okay.
I forgot I have one in the grave. Kaigero, the Cannon Ninja. When an opponent activates a card or effect that targets exactly one ninja or exactly one face-down monster I control, while this card is in the graveyard, as a quick effect, I can special summon this card in face-down defense position, and if I do, return the targeted card to the hands.
Okay.
So I'm going to special summon Kaigero in, what did I just say, face-down defense, and return Yagura Maru to the hand,
Okay.
extra deck.
Okay. Next, what we're going to do, let's see. We are going to activate double attack Engrave, banishing it for cost. I can target a Sangha, Kazujin, or Suijin that is in my grave or in my banish or deck and add it from there to hand.
Okay. In response, I'll activate Meizen to special summon a ninja from the deck.
Okay.
I will special summon Tobari the Sky Ninja.
I'll be adding Kazujin.
Okay.
Alright. Then next, I'll be activating Ryuku Guardian. If my life points are lower than my opponent's, or target a Gate Guardian I control, I half my opponent's life points, and whatever I took away from your life points gets pumped into that Gate Guardian card.
Ooh. In response, Book of Moon on the Gate Guardian.
Thinking here in response. We will chain Gate Guardian, Thunder, and Wind to add a spell trap that mentions Gate Guardian from deck to hand.
Okay.
We're going to add...
Actually, sorry, I have a quick effect in response to that.
Okay.
Mitsu. When your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, I can target one face-down defense position monster I control, change it to face-up defense, change this to face-down defense, then if the targeted monster was a ninja, like the one that I targeted, accept a copy of herself, negate the opponent's activated effects.
Okay.
So I'll activate that to target this and flip it up. It's Kagero, flip her, and because she's a ninja, negate its effects.
Okay. So this gets flipped face down. Here's the moon. This swifts. Okay. We're gonna banish Ryuku Guardian to do the same thing as Double Wind and Water. Add a Sangha Custom Sujin from banish or deck into the hand.
Okay.
So we're gonna add Song of the Thunder from banishment into hand. Next, we're going to banish Sangha and Kajin in my hand and Suijin on field.
All right.
We're going to bring out Gate Guardians combined.
All right.
Next, what we're going to do is we're going to activate Engraver in hand, discarding to add a Fiendsmith spell trap from deck to hand.
All right.
We're going to add Fiendsmith Tract. Next, we're going to activate Track to add one and then discard one.
All right.
We're going to add Fabled Lurry. Discard Fabled Lurry. Lurry affecting Grave to special summon itself. We're going to link one to bring out Requiem. Requiem effect, tributing for cost to special summon.
Okay.
Special Lacrima. Lacrima on summon effect, descend.
Sure.
We're gonna send Fiendsmith in Paradise. Next, we're going to Engraver Engrave to shuffle back to special summon himself.
Okay.
Shuffle back to Fabled Lurry. Special summon. We're gonna link two. Special sequence. Sequence effect diffuse.
Materials.
Let's see. It doesn't say I have to target.
Interesting. Then yeah, I don't think I have a response for that.
Okay. Shuffle.
From the grave.
Yep.
Naturally.
Bring out Desiree. No effect on Desiree.
No.
No, I'm saying no effect
Oh,
on the
okay.
summon. We're gonna link two
Good lord.
into Agmonde. And then we will activate. Let's see, can I do that? I cannot do that. Never mind. Well, yeah, we'll activate Desiree's effect and see what's sent to the grave. I shuffle one Light Fiend back into the deck, and then I can target one card and send it to the graveyard.
Ooh. Okay.
Alright?
Let's see. All right.
Alright?
Yeah. The only thing that has targeting protection right now is Saizo.
Okay, we're going to send this to grave, shuffling back to sequence. Next, we're going to do Agmonde's effects by summon a fusion, Light Fiend fusion from the grave and then equip him to it.
Okay.
While he's equipped, he gains attack equal to the total link rating some monsters attached to him times 6. So he's currently gaining 1800 attack.
Holy crap.
And the equipped monster attacks the transmitted monster and inflicts piercing battle damage.
Jesus.
And then from here, we're going to enter battle phase.
All right.
We're going to combined swing into this. And Desiree, 28 plus 18, 38, 4400 into 0.
For the record, this card cannot be destroyed on the turn it was special summoned or flip face up. I'll take the damage, but it will stay on the
It
field.
will stay on the field? Okay, yeah. So that is 4. And I will shuffle because I've been searching. And I'll pass turn to you.
All right. During your, do I want to do this during the end phase? Opponent's main or battle phase. Quick effect. Target your infusion summon one infusion. During your, before you go to end, during the end of your main phase, I wish to use Tabari's effect. Let me see. During your opponent's main or battle phase, you can fusion summon one ninja fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as material.
Okay.
I want to use Tobari and YuGiOh the Gravity Ninja from hands to fusion summon into another copy of Mazen.
Okay. Alright. We'll still let turn pass.
End phase. All right. Draw.
Yep.
Standby.
Yep.
Main.
Yep.
Just face up, accepting the damage that target one of them. Hello.
For a second, I thought that one was a swiper.
No, you're good.
I was like, wait, still get those.
All right, I'm going to activate Saizo to set a ninjutsu art spell or trap from the deck.
We're going to chain Desiree. I get to negate up to 3 face-up cards on field. We're going to negate this and this.
Holy balls. Okay. That's good. That's very good. Let's see. All right, then. If they're negated, I am going to activate Ninjutsu Arts of Dancing Leaves.
Okay.
Is that the play? Yeah, I think it is. I can activate this by targeting a ninja or a face-down defense monster on the field. I tribute it, and if I do, special summon one ninja monster from the deck. If this card leaves the field, send that monster to the grave.
Okay.
So I'm going to target Mazen, tribute him.
Okay.
I can special summon a ninja from the deck. Oh, this is getting tough. Gonna grab Hanzo.
Yep.
When he's special summoned, he adds a ninja from deck to hands.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab Tobari the Sky Ninja.
Okay.
The monster is special summoned to your field, except during the damage step. Target one of them, special summon this card from your hand. If you do, change the monster face on defense. This card is up from the hand or field to the grave. Target one monster on the field, change it to face up attack position or face down defense. Okay, because a monster was special summoned to my field face up, I can special summon Green Ninja.
Yep.
I target the monster that was special summon this, and then change the monster to face down defense. So I'm going to flip down Hanzo.
Okay.
Let's see. This card is sent from the. If this card is sent from the hand or field to the grave, target one monster on the field, change it to face up attack position or face down defense position.
Okay.
I am going to normal summon Kagero, the Cannon Ninja.
Okay.
When this card is normal, special, or flipped, I can special summon one ninja monster from my hand or graveyard in face down defense position. I'm going to summon out YuGiOh, the Gravity Ninja, in defense.
Okay.
I am going to do, I think, my last contact fusion, maybe.
Okay.
I'm going to use Green Ninja and Mitsu here
Okay.
to bring out Meizen
Okay.
again. Because Green Ninja was sent from the field to the grave, I can target one monster on the field, change it to face up attack or face down defense. I'm going to target my YuGiOh,
Okay.
flip him face up. If this card is normal, special summon, or flip face up, I can target two monsters on the field, change them to face down defense position, and if you do any opponent's monsters that were flipped this way by this effect cannot change their battle positions. I'm going to target these two to flip them face down.
We're going to chain Gate Guardians combined to negate and pop.
Negate and pop.
It is
Jesus
a thrice
Christ.
per turn target negate and pop.
Okay, Jesus.
All right, man. I'll be here.
Now this is a new Meizen. His abilities are active on the field again.
Yep.
I think then I can just go to battle phase,
Okay.
and with his ability to attack directly with ninjas, I'll swing for 25.
Just thinking here. That's, yeah, that is game.
Oh my god. Good luck.
You too. Stand by in the main.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to special unicorn effect.
What's this effect do again?
I get to add a Kashira spell trap from deck to hand, or a Kashira spell from deck to hand.
I wish to Ash Blossom that.
Okay. We're going to Labyrinth Wall Shadow, effect to place in Small Trap card zone. We're going to place Kazugen.
Mm-hmm.
Engraver, pitch for cost to add.
Okay.
We're going to add Fiendsmith's Tract. We're going to activate Tract to add one and then discard one.
Alright.
Going to add Lurie. Discard Lurie.
Alright.
Lurie effects special summon himself.
Mm-hmm.
Link 1 for Requiem. Requiem effect to special. And a special Lacrima effect. We're gonna send Paradise. Then from here, we're going to Engraver effect, shuffle back a Light Fiend to special summon himself.
Alright.
Gonna shuffle back to Lurie. Special Engraver. Requiem effect to attach itself to a Fiendsmith control. Attach it to Lacrima. And we're going to send Requiem and Lacrima
I thought it said it has to attach to a Fiendsmith you control.
to a Light Fiend.
Light Fiend, okay.
To special summon Necroquit.
Okay.
Gonna overlay into Caesar.
Ah.
We're gonna set one. We're gonna shuffle. Cut our top.
Cuts.
And pass turn to you.
Okay. Yikes. Draw.
Yep.
Okay, tight. Going to normal summon Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo. On normal, he has a ninjutsu art from deck to hand.
We're gonna ash him.
Okay. This is difficult. See if I can get some more ninjas. I'm going to activate the field spell Tenchi Kaime.
On activation, we're gonna judgment.
Wow. Okay. Brutal. How does King Caesar work again?
So let me double check material. How much I gotta get rid of? Detach a material to negate a spell or trap card or monster effect.
Jeez.
So he's essentially an Omni.
Just an Omni. Good lord. Okay, make things easy for me.
Do you have anything? Also, do you have anything on resolution? After resolution.
Oh no.
Because you activated spell effect, we're gonna activate Unicorn to banish one card from your extra deck face down.
Ho ho ho! For you to choose.
Yep.
That's right. That's what those bastards do.
We'll banish this face down. Banish face down to Sizo.
Oof. That's brutal. Okay. I'll equip Hanzo with a tool Iron Digger.
We will King Caesar, removing one material to negate.
Jesus. Set one card face down.
Yep.
And I suppose I will pass.
Alright, I will draw for turn. Stand by in the main.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to Labyrinth Washout effect to place from deck, grave, or spell, or deck, hand, or banishment. Sorry.
I'll attempt to activate my ninjutsu art of dancing leaves.
We will Caesar to negate. We're going to place Sangha of the Thunder. We're going to banish the 2 to bring out Thunder and Lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Or Thunder and Wind. Thunder and Wind effect to add.
All right.
We're going to add... Started out that one, that's right. So we're going to add double attack. We'll activate double attack because a control gate guardian can target pop one card you control. So pop Hanzo. And from here, we will simply go to battle. Swing for game.
Is that game?
25, 5,000.
Oh, he's 5,000?
No, this 25.
Oh.
Oh, wait, no, that's 78.
Yeah.
Ooh, yep. That's my fault. I can't do math.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure you've got this one.
Main 2. We're going to Engraver to shuffle back to special summon himself. We'll shuffle back to Requiem. We will normal Lurie. Link 1 into Requiem. And then we're gonna... Yeah, we'll link 2. Ooh.
Oh boy.
Into Sequence. And we'll Sequence Diffuse. So back this, and this. To bring out Desiree, no effect on summon.
We'll just say game 2.
Okay.
Let's see. This isn't exactly ideal, but it's not terrible. I'm going to start by normal summoning Kageto, the Cannon Ninja.
Okay.
And activate the effect of Mitsu to special summon her because I control a ninja.
Okay.
I know I'm going to use these 2 to summon. It's just a question of link or fuse. think we'll say fusion. I'm going to contact fuse with these two. Go into Meizen, the Battle Ninja.
Yep.
I'm going to set 2 cards face down.
Yep.
And we'll pass to you.
Okay. I'll draw for 20. Stand by to main.
Mm-hmm.
First, we're going to activate Lightning Storm, call Spell and Trap.
Spell and Trap. In response,
Yep.
I'm going to activate Ninjutsu Art Notebook of Mystery. You technically control that card at the moment, I believe.
Yes.
So because you control a card, I can set... oh, that changes the calculus a little bit. Interesting. Because when I set one, it's going to get destroyed. Okay. I'm just going to set 1 ninja from the deck.
Can I read it real quick?
Yes.
Okay. Yep, that works.
So I'm going to set 1 ninja from the deck.
Yep.
Going to set YuGiOh, the Gravity Ninja.
Okay. And then that one also gets destroyed.
Yep. Shame that. Good card. Oh, I didn't activate that in response. Oh, I missed my timing. I'll get it there.
All right. Next, we're going to Shadow Gold Labyrinth. Discard for cost. Add a Labyrinth wall card from deck to hand.
All right. In response, now I'll activate Meizen's attack to special summon a ninja from the deck.
We'll ash that.
Ooh, okay. There you go.
We are going to be adding Labyrinth Wall Shadow. Next, we'll do Labyrinth Wall Shadow. Effect is set to place in the Spawn Trap card zone.
Yep.
We're going to place Kazugen. Then from here, we'll activate Engraver in Hand, discarding for cost to add.
Okay.
We're going to add Fiendsmith Trapped. Any response? We're going to track to add 1 to discard 1.
Okay.
We're going to add Lurie. Then discard Lurie. Lurie effect engrave special summon itself.
Mm-hmm.
We'll link 1 into Requiem. Requiem effect to special from deck.
Mm-hmm.
We'll special Lacrima. Lacrima effect.
Yep.
We're gonna send Engraver. We're going to Engraver effect to shuffle back and summon.
All right.
Shuffle back Lurie, summon Engraver. Next, we're going to link 2 to bring out Sequence. Sequence effect diffuse.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2. We're going to try something funny. 3. To bring out Desiree, no effect on summon.
Okay.
We're going to link 2 for Agmonday. Agmonday effect to special summon the equip 'em.
Yes.
Desiree, put Agmonday. Sequence engrave to equip.
Okay.
Requiem engrave to equip.
Okay.
We are at a 7,000 Desiree.
Interesting.
That can negate 6 cards on field. And has targeting protection and can do piercing.
That's something. That's funny.
6 negates, you say?
It is face up, so it's not like 1, then 2. It's like a negate up to 6 cards on field in one go, non-target.
Oh,
Jesus.
well then that's better. But they must be on field face up. Simply
And we're going to enter battle phase. 7k piercing into your face down.
All right. I mean, it is YuGiOh, so he's at 29, and he has the effect when he is flipped up to flip up to 2 cards on the field face down.
Well, Desiree negating these 2.
Yep, that adds up. Does that work during the damage step too?
It is a quick effect.
So yes. Nothing can do to stop those. All right then.
So that's 7k minus 29, that makes 41. Main 2.
Mm-hmm.
We'll shuffle because you've been searching. We'll pass turn.
Draw. Activate Hidden Village of Ninjutsu Arts.
Okay.
If a ninja monster is summoned on the field, except during the damage step, I can target a ninja or ninjutsu art in my graveyard, add it to hand, but for the rest of this turn, I cannot activate cards or the effects of cards with the same name as the added card.
Okay.
And if a ninja monster or ninjutsu art I control be destroyed by battle or card effect, I can banish one ninja monster from my graveyard instead.
Okay.
I'll equip Mazen with ninjutsu art tool Iron Digger.
All right.
It gains 500 attack. And it has an effect to where I can banish a ninja monster in my graveyard, target a card in the field, and destroy it.
Yeah.
I will activate that to banish a ninja in my grave. Suppose Mitsu.
We will chain Desiree,
Targeting
negating. Well, you can't target Desiree.
Oh, right.
But we will,
Sequence then, I suppose.
we'll chain Desiree, negating 1, 2, 3.
Quick effect then in response. So this will activate first. I can special summon a ninja from deck.
Okay.
I have no idea what I'm going for here. Hanzo.
Yep.
When Hanzo is special summoned, he can add a ninja from deck to hands.
Yep.
Baku add to hands. When Baku is added to hand, he special summons.
Okay.
I can special summon him. If this card is special summoned or flip face up, target one ninja or ninjutsu art card from your grave or face up spell and trap zone, except Baku, return it to the hands. Also, I forgot this one happens. I can target one ninja or ninjutsu art from the grave and add it to hand. Oh, that's right, that's negated. Grab YuGiOh.
Okay.
Return YuGiOh to hands.
There's gonna be like one dude in the pictures that was trying to hide. He's the only one that survives. Technically, that's a win.
Yeah. I think I tribute summon? Yeah. I will sacrifice, because I haven't used my normal summon yet. I'll sacrifice Baku and Mazen,
Okay.
sending Iron Tool as well, to normal summon YuGiOh, the Gravity Ninja.
Okay.
And activate his ability to target up to 2 face-up monsters on the field, change them to face-down defense. If I do, any opponent's monsters that were flipped this way cannot activate their, or cannot change their battle positions. Targeting Hanzo and Desiree?
You cannot target Desiree.
God damn it.
So you have to target your own monster.
Alright, I'll flip that. It's up to 2.
Up to 2? Okay.
Yeah. When Iron Digger is sent from the field to the graveyard, I can target one banished ninja monster, add it to hands.
Okay.
Or special summon in face down defense, I'll add Mitsu to hands.
Okay.
Because I control a ninja monster, I can special summon this card from my hands. That's negated right now. And he's still getting all that attack boosting.
Yep.
Balls. Yeah, I can't kill that thing. That's going to be a game. That's going to be the match.
Match. Good game.
Good games.
And just like that, we are back from locals. I do have some thoughts on the deck. Number one, the deck is actually still really fun. I still really enjoy playing this deck. It's nice to see that not all things change, no matter like how drastic they are put in here. One thing that I did notice is that depending on what you're up against and your starting hand, this can really do the grind game. I took it to another locals after the locals that you guys saw in this video, and I fought against two Memento decks. One person had been playing the deck since the deck had come out, and the other person was learning the deck, and I was able to grind through both very well. I think the biggest con to the Gate Guardian cards is the fact that the only one that doesn't need the card specifically on field is combined. All the other ones need them on the field. You can't have them in your hand, you can't have them engraved, they have to be on the field. And honestly, that is such a chain around this archetype from being really great, because if you have the necessary cards, even to just get out wind and water, you need at minimum 4 cards if you want any chance of getting them out. That's Kazagen, Suijin, and 2 cards that get them from deck, hand, or banishment to the field. That being either a heavy tank or Labyrinth Wall Shadow. So 4 cards to get a twice per turn, once per chain, spell, or trap negate. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say that the deck is unplayable. I just think it needs a little bit of help. One thing that I think that could help is potentially a card that says you can send Kazagen, Suijin, or Sangha of the Thunder from your hand to the grave as if they were on the field for the special summon of Gate Guardian cards from the extra deck. It could even be from main deck or extra deck, so that way they can still go with the theme of wanting people to play the original Gate Guardian card. I think another thing is that there aren't a lot of options in terms of searchers. Your ones are Labyrinth Wall and Labyrinth Tank. Shadow Ghoul is just kind of like a terraforming for Shadow Wall or Labyrinth Wall, so it's like a stepping stone. The deck has a lot of stepping stones, but not really a lot of starters. And the only time the pieces are starters is if you happen to open up all 3 in your hand, so that way you can go into Guardians combined. So I think another thing that they could do with this is potentially have retrains of Sangha, Kazagen, and Suijin, and the first line of text say, this retrain is always treated as Sangha, this retrain is always treated as Kazagen, and this retrain is always treated as Suijin. And give them some more means to be able to go into level 7s to give them more synergy with the Kashtira engine, because obviously it's level 7s that like to be banished. I do think the Fiendsmith package is the way to go with this. I know that there is a Endymion version of this deck, but when I look at it, I see more of an Endymion deck with a little bit of Gate Guardian in it as opposed to an actual Gate Guardian deck. This, I feel like, has enough Gate Guardian, enough Fiendsmith, and enough cash to warrant this being called a Gate Guardian deck. The side deck with this, I feel like I did pretty good. Side deck is very situational with the meta. It's very opinionated. It's very just, what do you want to play? But I do feel like playing Droplet is the way to go with this deck, because you still want to be able to use your pieces some shape, way, or form. And while the pieces are on field and in spell and trap card zones, they're treated as continuous spells. So if you're worried about your opponent negating with something like Brizio Cross, you can send one of your pieces from the spell to the graveyard, so that way they can't respond with it. Or if you have them in hand and you don't have a way to get them on field, they are still used as discard fodder, so that way they can't respond with a monster effect like King Caesar. Lancia is another big hit with the deck because they need to be able to banish to get the big guys out, and the Lancia keeps you from getting your big guys out. So overall, I think the deck itself, it's that close. It's that close to having like the Yugi Boomer deck of our dreams, where we want to see like these old cards from like times when we were kids that we very, very much remember and want to be able to be seeing competitive play again. It just needs a little bit of a nudge. Unlike the cubic deck, where it's just only God can help that deck. So that being said, I'm gonna get up out of here. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, come on, dig the video, make sure to that subscribe button, so channel helps yourself as a whole. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.